Hello channel, got a video today. Tired of putting limitations on my videos for what I will and won't put on the channel, so I'm just gonna keep doing what I want to do. I know we were aimed more towards hobby things, but I just want to do what I want to do, so it's my channel. Anyway, fun little story. Talking to my mom, and coming up on my 40th birthday. And she's like, for your 40th birthday, we should get you something really epic. And I'm like, well, there's this thing that I've been reading about that I'm interested in. There's a tool that does lots of neat things. And she's like, yeah. And I sent her videos showing her the different things that it did. And that is what I ended up getting for my birthday. Could you find a more stereotypical situation? A 40-year-old dude, his mom buying him a hacker tool for his birthday? Go ahead and make your jokes, because I don't care. Because my mom's cool, and you're probably fucking not. Anyway, I got this thing for many reasons. For one thing, I know a lot of people are getting this if you are connected to like anything like social media. Like I know apparently it's all over the TikTok. I'm not fucking on there, but there's a lot of things that can be done with this. And there's a lot of bad shit that can be done with it, but a tool is a tool. You can do bad shit and you can do good shit with a tool. That's just a fact. I knew that due to the power of what this thing's capable of, mind you, it's not that special, and this is not going to be a video that's repeating what's in other videos, but like, I knew that due to the popularity of it and the possibilities of what could be done, it would more than likely get banned, and I have a concern for that. And I wanted to get my hands on one, so that was why I chose this for my birthday present. I, however, am a 40-year-old man who's not fucking stupid like I was when I was 20, so I'm well aware of the things that can be done with this that are potentially going to get people in trouble. I don't want to do that, because I'm a responsible adult. I'm not an edgy little kid with some shit to prove. I got this in particular because while it is capable of doing potentially malicious things, it's also capable of doing lots of other things, because I mean it fucking will clone and repeat signals from so many different bandwidths, and there's a lot of things you can do with that. There's a lot of things it can do as well. I just have to ask myself that I am a very out-of-the-box thinker. I have been working in tech for a long fucking time. This is a little outside of my wheelhouse, but that's never stopped me before. I'm in my second software job after never working in software. After working a decade in hardware and small electronics repair, microsoldering, after being a dude who like literally didn't know shit about that. This is part of what I do. If you guys have ever been on my channel and figured this out, like, I do what the fuck I want, and I believe in myself, and you guys should all believe in yourselves, and because of that, I've had a pretty crazy journey with my life, learning new things, and I really like technology, and I've turned it into a career. It's wild. Didn't think it would turn out this way, but here I am. Anyway, this is a Flipper Zero. I'm sure you're seeing a lot of hype about it. Amazon just banned it because of dangerous things you can do with it. So there's probably stories on it. I didn't get this because, I'm like, oh, it's the hot new thing. It's not how I operate. I got it because it was an interesting tool, again, as I said, that I was worried I wasn't going to be able to get my hands on. And I want to expand my horizons. I bought some Arduino shit a couple years ago, and I got it, and I didn't think I could figure it out, and I kind of just fuck it and gave up and didn't touch it again. But part of my personal growth is like, quit being a little bitch about things that you think you can't do and just do it. And I've been doing a lot of that lately. And then, things in this realm with like pen testing and shit like that, I'm like, why don't I need to learn it? It seems like a very useful tool, if not to defend myself from someone being able to do these sorts of things, because they are getting more popular. They are showing up with things that are happening near me. Kind of seems like it'd be smart if I learn how to use it, just for defending myself against those sorts of things. And again, as I said, I like to find some out-of-the-box ways to use this tool. Like, there are a lot of things that it can do out of the box that are really cool, like, emulate any fucking remote you have, like any remote. There is, I'm drawing a blank here. You do have to kind of like basically flash this thing to do some stuff that it's not made to do out of the box. I have already done that. Easiest shit ever. As someone who has been rooting phones for years, and fucking flashing devices is one of the easiest things I've ever flashed anything to. It's made by the manufacturer to be able to do these sorts of things. So yeah, we we put the whatever the shit's called, the flipper unleashed or whatever on here, which it unlocks some things that were locked on it. It puts some new tools on here that, frankly, the more I read about, the more I find them fucking terrifying. That I'm going to accidentally hit a button, because I'm not an idiot to do things on purpose, but I am a fuck goof that's clumsy, and I'd be afraid of accidentally activating something on this shit in my backpack and causing a problem. I'm actually in the middle of 3D printing a case for this, so we have this bad boy sealed up with no accidental clicks. And I didn't see like a button lock button on here, so until I can figure that out, I'm gonna put this fucking thing in a case so I don't make any messes that I can't fix. But yeah, so we're gonna get this, and I'm gonna do something different than everybody else is doing. I mean, not just because I'm trying to be different, because like, what's the point of making a fucking 9 millionth YouTube video on you could use your flipper to open up the charge port of a Tesla? Like, no shit, it's already out there. I want to find some out-of-the-box ways to use this thing that hasn't been used before. I don't know a lot about how everything works on this, but I know that I have done a lot of things in my life through multiple transitions in my career to use my out-of-the-box thinking to find ways to do things that haven't been done before. Like, to change like workflows and troubleshooting processes. It's what I do. I am mentally hardwired to do it because the TISM made me fucking wired that way. But yeah, here's the stuff that you get in the box. You get this cool sticker. I like how it's got lots of jokes in this thing, like relating to Johnny Mnemonic and Hackers movies that I fucking loved growing up as a kid, because I'm old. I wish I got the hack. It's a sticker that has like Hack the Planet from Hackers. I fucking love that movie, and it's also got one of the best soundtracks ever. It came with a box here. Came with some really bare minimum shit. I was hoping this quick start guide would maybe have some explanation of the basic functions in the device, but fear not, I know how to Google, and you can Google pretty much any of the tools that come installed on here, or any of the tools that come with the unleashed firmware that you can flash on here. Just look them up one at a time, see what they do, just take it one piece at a time, and it's really actually is that simple. Don't allow yourself to be intimidated by these things and be like, I don't know this stuff, and bitch out on it just because you think it might be cool. Just start Googling, learn one tool at a time, what it does, what each frequency does, and which devices use the frequencies that this thing can clone and emulate, etc. And just kind of take it from there, because that's what I'm going to do. This will hopefully be the first of many videos. The one other thing I wanted to get before I couldn't get my hands on it is the Wi-Fi board that plugs in here. It's one of the few frequencies that it does not do out of the box. That board should be here like the 18th. That'll be my fun purchase for the next paycheck that hasn't hit yet. But I'm literally like, I need to get this before dickheads and Amazon ban it, and then I can't. I just want to have a fun toy to play with. But yeah, this is hopefully the beginning of lots of fun that I can have with this thing. I want to see if there's stuff I can do with Arduino with them. I know there is, but I want to find neat things I can do with Arduino shit and modules, and learn this in combination with the flipper, and maybe find something creative to do with those two together. I mean, at the end of the day, like, I see lots of videos that are like showing like, this is what it does, but it's not really like giving you like a cliff notes of what this thing is. Like, it just basically, it does a lot of shit, but in a nutshell, it basically can pick up wireless transmissions of just about any kind. It can save them to the device. It can repeat them. There are very few limitations that can be easily overridden. Like, I think they're called rolling codes, the way that, like, for example, car keys work. They don't use the exact same signal. They use like kind of a code in sequences. And with that firmware flash, you can overcome that. And for a good reason. Like, what if I want a fucking more powerful car unlocker than my piece of shit that's built in my remote? I could do it with that. I mean, that is something that you can see how to do, but obviously I don't need to demonstrate that for you. There's already a video out there for it, I'm sure, somewhere. But it has a lot of really cool things that will just be convenient to have. If I understand correctly, this thing's like antennas, for the most part, seem to be more powerful than like what you get for like default devices. Like your car unlocker has a certain amount of distance. I've heard through the magic of the internet, apparently this thing can reach a little bit further. I guess we'll find out. We'll do some fucking tests, man. I'll run it against my piece of shit car unlocker and see how it does. Unfortunately, I do not have a button engine start. I can't do that unless I install that in the car. I'm not going to do that. I'm lazy. I had a memory card in my big box of tech junk, so we threw a little old 64 gig in there. It's got some games and shit. Really easy to navigate interface. Really cutesy little graphics and whatnot. But you know, you got like this is not stock. Like this is the shit that I put on there. Lots of bad, dangerous things. Ooh wee, scary. Old white people are fucking scared. Where is the shit that I'm looking for? God damn it. Applications. Here we go. Some of the stuff, like you got legit games on here. Wow, you can play Flappy Bird. Somebody spent $180 and just used it to play Flappy Bird. Some other stuff here that does things that are probably not safe to hit if you don't know what they do. I don't have the antenna for that anyway. Yeah, just stuff to play around with. I want to see what all's out there that could be flashed to this device, because I mean, you can just basically flash apps to this. They can do just so many different crazy things. It'd be pretty cool. Like, and you know, but yeah, like here's the different things that have been put on here. The do stuff things. I got to be very careful. I'm not like, it's not a fear. It's like a healthy respect that I know that if I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, like especially if I get the Wi-Fi antenna and have that de-auth shit and kill my Wi-Fi, I'm too stupid to know how to reset it at this point. But yeah, I'm gonna be doing a lot of research on this. I just feel like this is a good place for me as a repair technician, as a software support technician, as a well-rounded dude that works in tech, to grow my knowledge base. I'll hopefully have some other opportunities here soon to do that as well, that if it all works out, I can talk about later. But yeah, it's a flipper. Here's a flipper video. We're going to do flipper things. We're going to use all my other skills of shit that I do. I'm going to 3D print some stuff for the flipper. I actually want to see if I can get work with someone to actually make a gauntlet that this thing can fucking mount into, and have like a Predator flipper gauntlet would be cool. But we'll see when we get around to it, because I'm still working on other top secret projects, like giant fucking swords you may have seen in the last video. I'll be very close to being done with assembling this damn thing in the next day, and I can finally show you the sword. I haven't unveiled it on like my channels yet, because I wanted to wait until it was put together. It's huge. It's like 4 3/4 feet long, this big fucking sword I'm printing and working on. Anyway, that's been some talking that I've done. This has been a video of a thing that I've made. So yeah, flipper stuff will be in my videos soon. We're gonna have fun with it, and we'll see how it goes. If you like it, cool. If not, go watch another channel. Thanks for tuning in. Come back for more stuff.